Hi everyone, we are back like we never left. We apologize for the long break, but we are here to get more trendy, to talk about anything that you can think of, news, what have you. Yeah, so we are back on our feet to be gisting you, to be giving you more exciting news and what you have to hear that will help you. So let's get trending. So the President John Dramani Mahama has made 25 ministerial nominations, as we all know. So the presidency has revealed the official list of ministerial nominations, including regional ministers by John Dramani Mahama to play key roles in his cabinet. According to the official list, 12 ministerial nominations have been made so far for the ministries, with the Appointment Committee of Parliament having already vetted three and now awaiting approval. And today, some of the appointed ministers were being vetted and almost looked like a brouhaha happened whilst the vetting were ongoing, which even delayed on the time that they were supposed to be done or to start. And this is Afenyo Markins saying that don't raise your voice, chairman, lower your voice. Afenyo Markin clashes with Ahiafo during vetting. So this is Ahiafo Bernard Ahiafo, the chairman of the Appointment Committee of Parliament, Bernard Ahiafo, engaged in a heated exchange with the ranking member, Alexander Kwamena Afenyo Markin, during the ministerial vetting of Kwame Gavin Abuja, the Minister of Roads and Highway designate, and also the calm and the serene atmosphere in the vetting room quickly became tense and heated when Ahiafo was accused by Afenyo Markin of proceeding in bad faith. Following a 5-minute recess taken by the committee, the misunderstanding began when Afenyo Markin took the floor to give his remarks. However, he was sharply interrupted and prevented by Ahiafo, who told him to wait for his turn to speak, as another member, Mahama Shaibu, was already addressing the committee. Afenyo Markin, who also serves as a minority leader and member of parliament of Efutu, was insistent on speaking despite being told to wait for his turn, an effort by the chairman to maintain decorum at the committee. So let's hear what happened.
With the greatest respect, Honorable Nominee, with the greatest respect, I seek the indulgence of Chairman with the greatest respect. Chairman.
Honorable ranking and minority leader, you do not have the floor.
Chairman.
You don't have the floor now.
Chairman.
Now you don't have the floor. Chairman. Allow Honorable Mahama Shaibu to conclude. Then I can give you the floor.
Chairman,
allow. Just
Chairman,
allow.
Don't raise your voice.
I am not raising my voice at you.
No, if you raise your voice, no. We had before you suspended sitting for 5 minutes. You called me for a discussion. I told you that I was having a discussion with my caucus, and then I come. We did not spend more than 5 minutes. Chairman, let's operate in good faith. You had called me. I said, give me a moment, I will join you. Then the next moment, you've come to start. Chairman, I want to register this protest that you have proceeded in bad faith. It is not the understanding we had. It's not the understanding we had. We got to a point where I was responding to a point of order. You came in rudely to say that you have ruled. Yes.
Honorable member.
You said that you have ruled.
Honorable member.
Chairman.
Honorable member. You should be guided by the rules that in this house you don't use insulting, disparaging, and abusing language.
To add more, private practitioner and activist Oliver Baka Vermawo shared his thoughts on X, stating that May God give us all the serenity and maturity of Benahia, for in the face of immaturity and tantrums, he has kept his dignity intact. To those criticizing him for refusing to engage Afenyo Markin in his temper tantrums, what would you have him to do? Engage in a fist fight? Strength is not loud, it is patient and deliberate. Shalom. So this is what Bakar Verma also took to the X app to share his thoughts on what happened during the vetting. Again, road tolls to return to tech-driven efficiency, Minister of Roads designates. So, roads tolls are going to be reintroduced, but in this time, it's not going to be a manual one. They said they'll look into it and they'll find a way that they will do it that it will benefit and there'll be a fair one. So, the Minister of Roads designates Kwame Gavins Agboja has announced the road tolls will be reintroduced. According to him, the collection of the road tolls will return in technology advancements that will make the process easier and more efficient. He emphasized that road tolls were a significant source of revenue for the road sector. Appearing before Appointments Committee on January 2025, he stated, as a result, I believe there was more level of negligence in the way we handled. They claim road tolls were generating about 8 million, but today there are contractors working for Ghana who are owed 5,000 Ghana cedis. Can you imagine number of road readers who could have been paid with the 80 million? He added, our side consistently took on principle and said to bring the road tolls back. Yes, the road tolls are coming back, but not in a form of building obstructions on the road and having someone manually collect money. They will return through a technology platform and makes it fair, easy to collect, easy to account for, and transparent so that the public knows what the money is being used for. So let's hear him
We are
out.
going to work together to make sure the reintroduction of the road toll, together with the Ministry of Finance, makes sense, it's fair, it is collected fairly, and also it is applied to things that matter to the people of this country. Thank you.
He again advised the youth to get a day job before venturing into politics. And I quote, in my own life, the resource I spend in my constituency, the bulk of it does not come from my political salary. As you know, my salary is 15,000 Ghana cedis. By the time I finish my weekend funerals rounds, I must have spent all that. The rest come from my consultancy work and other small ventures, he explained. Again, I quote, my advice to the young man who wants to enter politics is to get a day job that is sustainable first, he stated. The Member of Parliament of Adaklu, Kwame Agboja, was the first ministerial nominee to be vetted as part of the ongoing approval process for President John Dramani Mahama's latest ministerial appointment, although this is the second list of nominees being vetted. To add more, we will undertake a stakeholder forum to review the free SHS program, Haruna Idrisu, Minister of Designate of Education. The Minister Designate of Education, Haruna Idrisu, has announced that the government will undertake a comprehensive review of the free SHS program to ensure its sustainability and reliability. Appearing before the Appointments Committee in Parliament on Monday, January 2025, emphasized the importance of securing adequate and dependable financing for the program.
Beyond the manifesto commitments, what are some of the things that he's going to look out for in terms of the role of education in this fourth industrial revolution, 21st century? Education is very important. I want him to share with us what his ideas are and what are some of the things that he's going to be looking out for to ensure that we have a more robust education system? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. It's my honor and privilege to respond to the question posed by the just past Minister for Education on what President Mahama and the NDC intend to do with the education sector. Chair, fortunately for me, this is a sector which has the best of expertise. I intend to rely on their varied experiences and expertise to guide me in the formulation of policy, the improvement of policy. But Mr. Speaker, let me assure this committee that President John Dramani Mahama has no option to cancel free senior high school. Therefore, those who listen to him, even in the course of his campaign, to have stated that he will expand free senior high school to private schools was to tell Ghanaians that as President of the Republic, he wants to give true meaning to Article 25 of the 1992 Constitution and Article 38, which spells out the objectives of our educational policy. But Chair, the important thing is that he will subject the free senior high school to a review. The review will mean subjecting it to, one, there will be a stakeholder national education forum to discuss the future and state of education in Ghana, with emphasis on the future of the free senior high school, in particular, how to assure it of adequate, reliable, sustainable financing.